Hello, my friends, and welcome. You are listening to Your Life Now show where your life and your business matter. I am your host and the executive producer, Ria Wilkie, also known as Coach Ria, the thought leader. Well, I thank you for being here. It's been a while since I've been live on the air with you guys, and I've been trying to revamp things. Nothing to reinvent because everything is there. We're just trying to see how we can make it better. Sometime we get to a point where we have to analyze what is it that we're doing, what's the purpose of what we're doing, and is it really doing what it's supposed to do. With that being said, I think I deliver. I always try to make sure that I deliver more than 100% of every episode that I produce, and I appreciate every guest that comes to our show and help us spread the word by sharing some positive information, and helpful tips to help you manage your life and your business at its best. And of course, when we trying to grow, sometimes we might need to like take a pause, and we're not talking about stopping. So that's why I want to make sure that I'm here so I can tell you guys I will continue to do this show. It might be in a different format. It might be in a more a visual format plus audio format. So trying to like work all these details together to deliver authentic, a true meaning what the show is all about. And as you know, it's always been my intention of hosting this show for almost, let's see, 8 years, over 8 years, is to inspire a change and transformation. I like to inspire you to take a really close look at your life and at your business, and see where you at right now. See what's going on with you right now. What's going on with your business? What's going on with your company? Are you leading by example? Are you doing the things that make you move forward? Are you doing the things that really inspire change around you and with you, whether with you, with your personal life or your professional life? What is truly going on? So with all that being said, I just wanted to send you a quick message and wish you a really great weekend. I know the Memorial Day weekend coming up next week, and I know a lot of people are really excited. I get excited when the summer is almost here because I am a summer girl. I love the beaches. I love the sunlight. I adore everything, and I appreciate all the season, but I specifically, I love the summer. I love the freedom of being outside and enjoying the outdoor. So whatever you do, whatever your plans are, make sure your plan always involve joy and happiness, because that's all what's all about, right? In the end of the day, why do we do what we do, right? To have fun, to enjoy life, to actually do live. To live, not to just, whatever, call it like, just letting time pass by. Use that time, whatever moment that you are with friends, with family, with your employees, whatever it is, just make the best of it, because you know what? This is what we can count on right now, right? We know that because that's why my company is called Your Life Now. It's been, it's always people's like, why do you call it this? Because I always think about it, it's like, what is it that we do right now that affects what's going on in our life? We know the past is history and the future is not. Obviously we cannot control the future. We can plan for the future right now. We can think about the past right now, but we shouldn't live the past and we shouldn't live the future. We should really truly live right now and do everything that we do right now, because that's all that exists. So I'm going to take a short break, and when we come back, I would like to share with you one of our awesome episodes for you to enjoy, and I call it Throwback Thursday. Well, I don't call it Throwback Thursday. Everybody call it, it's Thursday. So let's throw back some great information and bring it to the future, to right now, and see if it can help you with whatever it is that you like to to help you with. So my friends, much love to all. Stay amazing. And until next time, stay brilliant. Stay present. We'll see you again soon.
Your Life Now radio show with Coach Ria will return in just a few moments.
With a brand new season. And to kick off the season, we're going to be talking about the art of concentration and how we manage our energy through our awareness. Please stay tuned.
Welcome to the Your Life Now show, where your life and your business matter. Your host is a certified executive coach and trainer with the passion to help make the difference in the world. Your Life Now show brings you powerful resources and effective tips to help you manage your life and your business at its best. And now, here's your host, Coach Ria.
Hello, my friends, and welcome. You are listening to Your Life Now show, where your life and your business matter. I am your host and executive producer, Ria Wilkie, also known as Coach Ria. Thank you and welcome to the show. Happy Thursday. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, I hope you are doing fantastic, and thank you for joining us today. Just a quick intro. I am the founder and the CEO of Your Life Now. And Your Life Now is a professional executive coaching, training, marketing, and PR company. And if we can be of service to you, to your organization, we'd love to hear from you. So please contact us at our website at yourlifenow.info. Again, that's yourlifenow.info. My intention of hosting this show is to inspire a change and transformation. I like to inspire you to make some positive changes in your life and in your business so you can manage your life and your business at its best. Now, we invite best-selling authors here on the show and thought leaders, and they share a lot of helpful tips and suggestions with us. Please keep in mind that Your Life Now show is intended to be for information purpose and thought-provoking. So by applying any of the information mentioned here on the show, you are agreeing to take full responsibility for your action. And of course, for more information, please feel free to contact us. We'd love to hear from you. And if you have any questions about our guests, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure you contact us again at yourlifenow.info, and we'll be more than happy to provide you with all the information that you request. So today we're talking about the art of concentration. This is something that's difficult for many people, and it really takes practice. That's all it is. It takes a practice, it takes discipline, and it takes mindfulness. And so what a better way to start the show by really kind of bringing our awareness to everything, to ourselves, to the environment that we live in, to our life, to our business. And obviously, to be aware, that means you have to be present right now. That's what awareness lives. Awareness lives right in this moment, this second, right now, as I'm talking to you. Anytime you hear, the word now, it means really right now. But unfortunately, most of us, we not really aware. We have a hard time concentrating, and I find it to be really ironic a little bit that with all the technology, I really truly believe that we live in a great time. I think science is incredible where we are right now, how much we can do with what we know. And but what also it's creating is this kind of like a numbness
sleeping, effect on us, where we just really not really aware of what we're thinking and what we're doing, and how are we doing it, and who influenced our decision, who's influencing our action. So that really takes us back to the basics, which is concentration, focus, awareness. That all happens right now. Now, we know that energy flows where attention goes, right? So when we focus our energy on something, we tend to, if we put it to the exercise, and I will share with you a few exercises. Actually, a friend of mine shared a video with me this morning. It kind of really popped in to, because, as you know, the show is really not scripted. So I'm always open to do tweaking and changing, and what can I share with you as helpful information to really help you manage your life and your business at its best. So this came in as, awareness, concentration. How are we influenced by others and not really informed? See, there's a huge difference between being informed and also being influenced. Being informed, that means I have enough information, and that's why I always, put my disclaimer out here on the show that this show is intended to be for information, purpose, and thought-provoking. I want you to think, and I'd like to share with you some information. Now, what you do with that information is really up to you. But where is the issue here? The issue is most of us are not really informed. We are influenced. And when we are influenced, again, energy goes where attention goes, right? So when we not really focus on what's going on with our life, we letting everybody influence how our life, our business, everything that we do, every action, everything we say, that is being influenced by something outside of us. This is not a magic, a second person of you. It's just one you. There's only one you, and you can only you can decide if you want to be informed or if you want to be influenced. Now, there's tons of great influencers out there, but I like to use the word inspire instead of influence, because when I'm influence you, because I'm also an NLP practitioner, which means neuro-linguistic programming. I'm also certified as a self-talk trainer. So all these things, like I'm very, well, I guess I can always learn, and I do learn. And that's one of the things that I've done throughout the time off is I've learned a lot of things. And I'm here to share some of it with you. And hopefully those information could be something useful for you, that you can, process it, analyze it, and decide which way you want to go with this information. But there's, stick the word but out. However, what happened with the majority of us, every action we take, everything that we do is somehow being influenced by external, like just take an example. I'm going to do the exercises later because these are really very powerful exercises, because it also helps you to focus on something long enough that you can actually, concentrate on it to actually make it come, to be something that you actually experience in your life or in your business. But the thing is, with what's going on right now, as I mentioned earlier, that we are living in a fantastic time right now. Social media, all the digital things. I'm one of those people who literally embrace technology and embrace change, but I also am very picky on how I use this information, all the information that I receive, and also all that's going on with social media, all the digital marketing, everything that is going on, how I allow it or not allow it to affect how I take action or what I do with my life or how I feel. I mean, there is the things that goes on and on, like giving you an example of something that, suggested phrases or suggested, this is very simple. Let's take commercials. Very simple, right? Tons of stuff is being sold. Tons of things just going through our mind and just like, poof, you need this. Why you need this? Because this is going to do this for you. And why you got to buy this. You got to do this. You got to this, and that. So you basically what you're doing, we have our mind, our conscious and our subconscious mind. The conscious is the focus, the awareness right now in this moment. And then obviously the subconscious mind, all the information that is being, filtered into our brain and stored into our mind as memories, as information that we most of the time tap into to use it when we need it in this present moment without thinking about it. So now when you actually focus on what you're doing and what you're thinking about, or all the information that you're bringing up from your subconscious mind, you realize that some of those things are not helpful, they're not useful. As a matter of fact, they are controlling you, how you live, what you do, what you say, and on and on and on. So again, we can attack social media, or we can embrace it as tools. I embrace it as tools. I love, a lot of different platforms on social media. I know how to navigate through them because I know how to use them as tools. I would never allow them to use me. Here's the difference. I use them. I don't allow them to use me. So when somebody suggested something, let's take an example. I've heard this many times where people make a suggested statement to someone. Basically what they're doing is just embedding this information right to your subconscious mind automatically, because now you are taking it in as something that you believe in. Like, to take an example, I remember, being when I was in corporate, I didn't go to the office that much. And when I did go to the office, I didn't really engage in no small talk. And we're talking back, I started my company in 2008. So 10 years ago, I started my company. Before that, I worked in corporate, and I was also in real estate. But what I was trying to make a point here is the fact that when I was in those small kind of like talk things, I noticed how people influence other people by suggesting things to them. For instance, give it an example. Someone take a look at you and you walked in, and I've heard this many times where they said, "Oh, what's wrong with you? Are you feeling okay?" See, negative, I'm suggesting something to you that now you're going to take that information because I'm talking about you. So it's hitting you, right? So I'm not talking about someone else. I'm talking about you. So when I'm making a statement like this, asking you, hey, what is wrong with you? Why you look so tired? Why you look this? Why you look that? I'm already embedding these information right in your subconscious mind, and you're already feeling it in your body. You're already feeling it. So your reaction or what you do after that, it's reflection of what you have heard, or what the statement was heard, because now we're talking about the truth. Is it really true? Is it true that you are not feeling good? How do you, I'm not a doctor. How would I know if you're feeling good or not? I'm making an assumption, or I'm sharing my perception, and I'm making it yours. I'm giving you, I'm feeding you information that you taking it in very comfortably, like, oh, there must be something wrong with me, right? That would be the first, thing that would come to your mind. And a lot of things you can literally, this is, if I ask you to close your eyes, we're gonna do a practice in the end of the show, where I can suggest something and I can take you into places. This is, I'm going to share a personal experience that just happened recently, just to kind of share with you how suggested things can really either help you, or if you are in control of how your mind, what goes on, not control your mind, but you really control your awareness, your what you're focusing on. That's what we're talking about. So I was at the dentist getting a lot of work done just recently. I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to do the show today because my mouth was that sore, and from the work that was done and everything. But I'm the kind of person that I'm very sensitive to anybody, touching me or working with me or anything like that, because I have that trust thing. Again, this is our mind playing all these things on our head. So as I was, the doctor was really awesome. I'm gonna actually have her come on my show in the near future. And I was literally, because she had to put an oxygen on my oxygen mask on my nose, because she didn't want me to inhale whatever she was working on. To make long story short, I felt like I was hyperventilating. Like I was like literally anxiety. I was like, oh my God. I was holding my hand above my stomach. And it's just like I can feel myself shaking. But see, I'm really good. And this is where your practice comes handy when you understand, the tools that you have. That's why I said there's tons of tools out there that we can actually tap into to help us, readjust our energy and our focus and our awareness and what we concentrating on. So she looked at me and she said to me, she said, "Are you okay? You feel like a little nervous." I mean, she can feel me, And then she said to the word. Now, if she didn't say anything after that, now my energy is gonna constantly focus on I'm not feeling okay. That's where my attention is gonna go, and this is where my energy is gonna flow right there, and I'm gonna stay there. But I don't want to stay there. See, that's the thing. Like we gotta ask ourselves, are we really happy where we are right now? And if we're not, what is going on, and what do we need to change, and what direction do we need to focus on? So anyhow. So she said to me, after she said the statement that she made, the suggestive statement, she said, "Relax," like this. See, this is a technique that I use for myself when I do self-hypnosis, or even like when I do, training with somebody else that I'm trying to teach them how to do self-hypnosis and how they can focus on, some positive suggestion and focus on, concentrate on things that are really kind of important, whatever. And so the word relax to me in my rituals that I do, it means really going into a place where you're comfortable and that everything is okay. In your mind, you don't have to go anywhere. You're still physically in your physical body, whatever place that you are, but in your mind, you completely out. See, I've never had someone on the outside if you see what's going on with me, because I do it alone, and I practice this myself. And then when I do it to other people, it's completely different than your awareness of what's going on with you. So in short, it's a key word, because I know myself when I used to tell myself, every time you hear the word relax, your body's going to completely relax, your mind's going to be relaxed, and you're going to shift into a place where your mind feels safe. And for me, relaxing is picking a place. I love to travel. And I'm grateful for that I've been to so many beautiful places. So what I do in my mind, I have tons of places that I travel to in my mind. And I went there. But see, I'm not aware that she was aware of what's going on with me, right? And then all of a sudden she turns around to me and she said to me, she said, "Wherever you are, stay there, because you are completely relaxed." And it was so cool, because after, she was done with me, I was telling her my experience, and she said, "You have no idea. After I said the word relax to you, you were completely relaxed. And your mind, you were just not even moving." And I have continued to put my hand on top of my stomach. It's almost, I was talking to my friend who's actually listening right now. Hello, Kirk, in Mexico. And I was telling him, I said, when you put your hands on your stomach, and he said, like a pregnant woman. Yes, that's exactly, of course I'm not pregnant, but that's exactly, because there was a place where I know I can go deep in my gut feeling, my solar plex, I guess, if you wanted to talking about that chakra right there. It's that comfort, that place where you can go there. But you don't have to do this. I mean, obviously, I found my way into, project myself into a place where I know I can completely relax. So I wanted to share this with you guys. But let's go back to focusing and concentration, right? So what is concentration? What is the definition of concentration? I call it's an art. Why is it an art? Because think about it. I mean, it takes a lot. I mean, I watch it every single day of people having absolutely not long attention span. I mean, to be able to concentrate is really an art because you really have to be disciplined in your mind to focus on something for a long period of time, for enough time to actually feel it, to actually see it. So it's your ability to focus your awareness on one thing for a long period of time. And then, see how the result, it will absolutely blows your mind to realize it's a simple technique. Now, also, if we look at the word focus, it's the same thing. Focus, concentration, paying attention. I always say, like my son, it's like, just pay attention. I don't say, hey, be safe, obviously be safe always, but I always say pay attention. Take it easy out there. Take it easy. Pay attention, because focus is the amount of attention, energy, and concentration you choose to give any specific idea, task, or situation. So how do we do that? Well, I always say practice makes perfect. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we will continue with the show, and then I will share with you a couple exercises that you can try to do to help you with concentration.
Your Life Now radio show with Coach Ria will return in just a few moments.
We are so excited about the new things we are working on to make Your Life Now radio show the place where you can learn and share your message with the world. For more detail on how you and all your business can participate and get involved, schedule a free call with Coach Ria at meetme.so/Coach Ria, and I'll be more than happy to share with you how we can help you and your business by sharing your business and your message with the world. Whether your world is local or global, we have great solutions and ideas for you. For more information, contact us at www.yourlifenow.info. Again, that's yourlifenow.info.
Okay, welcome back, my friends. Happy Thursday, or as we say, we play old Throwback Thursday. So what is Throwback Thursday? So that's thing is we go back in time to a memory, to something that we want to share, right? This is awesome. I love that. But don't live there. I always say it's really important to understand and really realize, not understand, because you're very, I'm going to say, we're going to talk about this, but I don't want to say it yet. But anyhow, it's really important to just realize where you are right now and just, focus on that moment right now and focus on what's going on with you. So what's some of the things that we can do to improve our concentration and our focus? Tons of things. And you know what? I can tell you it took me a long time, and I still practice it. I've been practicing this for a long time, and I continue to practice it. Even my dog you can hear my dog in the background. She says she's practicing it because she's always with me. So anyhow, so what do we do to increase or start focusing better and increase our concentration? Okay, so here's a few exercises. This is one actually I've learned years ago from the Master Key System, Charles Haanel, the author of that book, and he goes into 24, was it, how many weeks? 26, right, 52 weeks, 26 weeks of exercise where you could practice really that technique of concentration on something, right? So on an idea, task, goal, anything that you want. And not being influenced. See, this is the thing. It's like your concentration really has to do with you. We have to shift all this, what's going on with our society these days, and it starts with you. Don't worry about anybody else. Start with yourself. Teach someone else. share it with someone else, and don't make it as make it as something that you suggest, just as an information. Hey, did you know, right? Did you know you can do this? Did you know, just don't say, oh, you should do that. That's basically, what is going on with the rest of the world, where everybody is being operated by external facts, by external situation, by people, by the news, whatever is going on. It's affecting everything that they do and everything they say and everything that is happening in their life, whether in their relationships, personal relationship. I mean, the show, I'm not going to be on more than 15 more minutes. And so I want to make sure that I'm going to give you enough information, and we'll continue to talk about this in a future episode, because it's really, really, really important. So what do you do? So I'm going to give you some of the techniques that, let's share the one from the Master Key System. So one of the techniques on staying focused and concentrated, it was a picture. A picture of someone like so well, right? So you pick a picture of someone you know so well. So this practice, actually, there's tons of them, but I'm going to give you this one, and then I'll share another one with you, and then you can, hopefully, from what I'm sharing with you, can make up your own, ways of staying concentrated and focused. So this is a picture that you hold in your hand for, let's say, whatever time that you need to focus. We're talking about a profile picture. We're talking about, a close-up picture that you can see the eyes, you can see the face, the smile, the hair, the eyelashes, all the detail in the pictures, right? So the more you look into the details, the more you see, right? So again, you take that picture, you put it in your hand, and you look at it, like you examine it, like this person really well. That's going to help you even more. Why? Because you know this person. So imagine if you don't know someone and you do this exercise, how powerful that is. Because it actually introduces you to new concepts and new ideas and new way of doing things that you haven't done it before. But to get you started, do with the familiar. Let's pick something that you are familiar with. And that's why this exercise is very powerful. I'm not doing it, this is my own tweaking on it. So you take the picture and you examine it. You look at the eyes, the eyelashes, the smile, the color of the lips, maybe any details that you notice, maybe a line around the face, maybe a frown, maybe a smile, maybe something that you saw. You look at it, maybe 5 minutes. Just look at it. Look at it. And then close your eyes. And now when you close your eyes, you want to project yourself back to that photo when you were looking at it. And you have what you do with this exercise is you start recalling the details of the things that you saw. And then the more you practice this, the more you notice that you actually noticing more stuff. This is amazing. Really, really amazing a practice and exercise that you can do. Now, also take yourself now if you let's say you're not feeling good, right? Not like we talk about physically not feeling good. You kind of like you're not in the mood. You feel kind of like down, and everything is getting you down, and you're just not happy. Okay, so what do we do with that? So remember my example, my personal example I shared with you with the dentist, how I projected myself to a different place. So this is another exercise that you can practice, where you can actually pick a place in your mind. You have to close your eyes. You are in a place where you actually can close your eyes. You close your eyes. You can do this for 5 minutes. I do these practices like every single day. Not because I'm trying, it's just because I'm preparing myself mentally. Remember, it's not about controlling your mind. It's about controlling, what your action, your awareness of what, your energy, what you're focusing on, what you're paying attention to. That's what's important. That's what you need to be in control of. And that's what it is happening right now. That's why it's really important to really think about all these things right now, not the past. Like I said, we can go back in time. We cannot change the past. So why on earth do we want to go back there? And there's so much, not argument, but there's so much different a place of thought where people think like, The subconscious mind is what everything is, and conscious, But you can write old programs. You can literally rewrite a new neural pathway in your brain by putting the new stuff in. So that's the new stuff is happening right now. So the example that I said about, projecting yourself, you're not happy, right? So you take 5 minutes. That's all it takes. Minimum 5 minutes. You close your eyes and you think of a place. So now I'm going to suggest something, and this is like something that I just saw in the video that I thought was like, oh my God, I already do this. It's pretty cool. Where you actually think of a place, like let's say a happy place. You went to somebody's a wedding that you were so happy, you were smiling, you were dancing and whatever, or you were traveling. This is my favorite. This is what I do for me. I project myself in my mind into a place that I was having a great time. I was so happy. I was so excited. And I like literally I can see the whole place. I can see, like, for me, for many years it's been Hawaii. When I was in Maui, I was laying on the beach and the sun was incredible. And it's like you got these beautiful green mountains in front of you and this beautiful blue water in front of you, and you just kind of like you feel just incredible. It's like life is so good. So imagine yourself being in that place and just stay there for 5 minutes. Stay in the place of your choice. Of course, I'm sharing with you my place of choice. And stay there for as long as you need to. And then slowly open your eyes. You can count to 5 and open your eyes, Jose Silva method, or you can just literally, when you're ready, just open your eyes. There is no rules. There is no, complication. It's just simple. Just open your eyes, and now you're awake. Now you're back in this present moment. How do you feel? They do acupressure, the point, EFT. There's so many different techniques that you can actually use to actually help you get to that place. But I call it very simple. All you have to do, close your eyes. Think of a place. Think of someone that you love, something that makes you smile and makes you so happy, makes your heart just like bubble with joy. Think of that and see how that's going to affect you, because that's where suggested emotions, feelings, thoughts, anything that you do can actually change how you feel right now. So you focus. So now, one of the things, again, simple technique is to really spend 5 minutes each day, giving 100% of your attention to one specific thought, idea, task, or goal. Very simple. We're gonna continue with the show. I'm gonna take in the call here, because we are going to the end of the hour for me, because I do have to get off in a few minutes. But again, contact me. I love to hear from you guys. I really do love to hear from you. And if anything that you want me to come to talk to your organization, to your people, to teach them how to do that, how to create that mindset that is actually serving you in your life, in any avenue of your life, I'm here for you. So my website, yourlifenow.info. I'm on all social media. Reach me anywhere on social media, and I will be more than happy to get back to you. And, of course, we welcome a new guest and new suggestions for the show. So now I'm going to bring in my dear friend who I was on the phone with the other day. I'm not going to tell you how long, but it really did not feel, because we have not been in touch for a long time. And then when we caught up, it was just like, it was just like yesterday. Kurt, hi, my friend.
Hey there. Hey, Coach. How you doing?
From Mexico. ¿Cómo está, amigo?
Bien, gracias.
Oh, my gosh. So, I don't know. I see that you were listening to this show. I know we had a lot of talk, and you are someone that I really look not as an influencer, but as someone that I see, how your mind work in a sweet way by inspiring. You write a great blog, and we'll share it on the show here in a minute. Tell people to go and blog, and you're all about inspiring. I mean, the things that you do, it's really so. I say. Give us a thought. We got like 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. So I want to, get you to wrap up the show for us by giving us your thoughts on what was inspired today, and about the situation.
All right.
What do you?
Well, let me start with just actually complimenting what you were talking about by telling your audience that the thing that I've learned, and this is personal experience, it goes along with the video that you were talking about earlier, focusing on what you want. Because if you focus on what you don't want, you're going to get it. So you focus on what you want. Now, the other side of this is not something that you do just once in the morning, once in the evening. This is a constant thing. Why? Because when you're out in the public is bombarding you with their own negative thoughts. I mean, if you ride public transportation, I found this in many countries that I've traveled to. People will actually want to get in. The bus pulls up to you, and the people that are behind you really, actually, they just push you out of the way and try to get on the bus before you do. And if you're like I am, you just get aggravated and you're like, but you just have to remember, no, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have peace. I'm going to have whatever your thought is, and just go with it from there, because whatever you focus on is what you're going to get. If you let that person get to you, there's going to be another and another and another. So just go, okay, fine. It happened. Guess what? I'm on the bus. I'm still going where I want to go, and maybe I still got the seat that I wanted, whatever it was. I think that's actually it's the only things I really wanted to focus on at this moment, because I know that you have to get off the line quickly. But just focus on what you want and just go from there. That's what you've been talking about all the time. And the painting of a picture for anybody, this is the same thing what society does. They paint a picture in your mind. You can tell a story. Anybody can tell a story, and your mind will go there and start picturing that story. So you have actually traveled with the person. So now if they're telling you a negative story, you're going to experience the negative feelings. So keep painting your own picture of what you want, not what you don't want.
I would like for everybody to say good morning, awake. That's what I would love to see. I love to see us living in a society that we are all awake. We are all. What do I mean by the word awake? It's not I am a spiritual person, but I'm also, I have a master's degree, so I also talk science. So, and I've done a lot of studies on, I think do it and why, and it's time for us to really, because everything is awareness. Where does awareness live? Where does awareness live? It lives right now. It doesn't live in your past. It doesn't live in the future. It lives right now. But what awareness also does for you, it gives you the protection that you need from any outside, influence that is influence what you do, what you say, what's happening in your life. And it also gives you power. Awareness is power. Why do I say it's power? Because when I'm aware of what I'm doing right now and what I'm hearing, so like now you saying something to me to say, you suggest, hey, Ria, what was up with that blog that you wrote the other day? That's just not really, you made a statement about something that now it's going to make me rethink my own, did I do something wrong? So that awareness right there, it just gives you the power to say, hey, that's your opinion, I know, I'm like, so it brings you back to your own awareness. It brings you back to your own suggestion. It brings you back to your own control of what could happen next. What comes next, it's really up to you. It should be up to you. However, like I said, Unfortunately, this is not the case with the majority. This becomes, people, who think like that, being conscious, being aware, they stay focused, they're very successful. Take a look at some of these people who are successful. Don't do what they do better things, because it's you. It's not them. It's not this other person. But just imagine the other negative influence around you, that people are trying to influence you to think a certain way. We talked about commercials. We talked about, how we are being literally like a robot. We being acting and thinking and feeling based on what someone else is doing and thinking and feeling, or how they want us to feel and think. I mean, we got the social media algorithm. They decide for you what to buy. You go anywhere, or what to think, or what to read, and who sees you and who doesn't see you, and based on what you do and what you do. I mean, it's like, if we just bring our awareness on this idea of who is in control. You're not in control of me. I am in control of me. But what I'm in control of, it's not all this craziness that is around me. I am in control of what I think right now, of my own awareness right in this moment. Right? I mean, it's like a topic that I can really spend, multiple episodes talking about and teaching about, and that's why I'm always open, for anyone who would like me to come in and teach. I don't say talk, because yes, I am a speaker. I am an international speaker, but I literally would love to say teach, because I'm teaching you. I'm giving you information. I'm not just, that. I'm not influencing you. I'm inspiring you. I'm giving you something to take a look at. So this is what it is. I handle you some stuff. I have tons of information. I can, give you so much of it, and you're going to say, oh, my God, I'm getting choked up with all this information because I don't know what to do with it. But when you're aware, when you are focused, you actually can pick and choose which information is relevant to you, which information you need to toss and put it behind you. And that's where we need to be. That's what we need to think about. And that's where I think we should all comprehensively really kind of like teach each other, hey, what are you thinking about right now? Wake up, kind of thing. Not like, telling somebody to wake up, but I mean, in the sense of like, hey, what are you thinking about? Good things, I hope, That really, by just asking that question, like you really kind of brought, that's why I call it thought-provoking. You bring that awareness to that person. Hey, what am I thinking about right now? I'm getting you to go there, right, in your mind. I'm actually in your head. And that's why I'm like, with my practice, sometimes I'm sitting with someone talking to them face-to-face, or sometimes even on the phone, you can hear it. I can literally know what they're thinking, or what is going on with them based on how they speak, how their body, how they move, what they say, I don't know. Kirk, any last thought? 1 minute.
Well, there's one thing that you did say that I actually just wanted to comment on. You're talking about people controlling you, and you're saying, you're not in control of me, I'm in control of me. The actual way that we look at it is this. Other people control you only when you allow them to control you. It's your choice to say, yeah, you can have control over me, whether it be for this situation or for my whole life. Your choice. It is your choice. This is one reason why your show is called what it is.
Exactly. I really appreciate you, Kirk, and I love having you as a dear friend. And can
Likewise.
you share your blog, please? Yes. Can you share your blog?
Well, my blog is literally, you can just type this in, Thoughts for Growth, all one word, thoughtsforgrowth.wordpress.com. Just type it in, thoughtsforgrowth.wordpress.com. Just as a side note, if you don't know about personality types, I suggest you do that. I am an INTJ, which just means I'm a bit different. I'm only like 4% of the population. So I kind of speak directly. So I hope that doesn't upset anyone.
I want to share you. So, that's awesome. And we'll probably, I will put it into the comments so people have the link. Again, thank you, Kurt. I will talk to you again soon, okay?
Looking forward to it.
All right, take care. All right, my friends. So we're going to conclude this episode today, and like I said, it's your choice, it's your call, it's your awareness. So move your energy to a place that you desire. Okay, so just think about that. Every time you hear something, every time question whatever it is that you hear, and I'll see you next week. Hear you next week. Take care. Bye-bye now.
Just one more thing. It takes collaborations, mutual agreement, and action to make the impossible possible. So go out there and celebrate who you are and join hands and make the impossible possible. And always position yourself and your business for success. Be present. Look for insights. Take action. Take small steps. Evaluate what you are doing. And remember where you are so you know where you are heading. Stay amazing. Much love to all.